back to Good Morning La La Land. I am so excited on this hashtag Transformation Tuesday to welcome Rusty Joyner to the show. Yes, this is the man and the abs in person.
Yeah. You need any clothes washed? He's your guy. Those washboard abs.
Cover model abs. Rusty, tell us about this book.
Wow, this book. That book is 20 years in the making. I back in my younger, more handsome days, I used to do fitness modeling. I did a lot of covers from Men's Health, Men's Fitness, Men's Journal. And you get to a point in your life, well, how can I take all that and really put it back into the universe? It happens all the time. I'm sure with you, when you're at the water fountain at the gym, people say, hey man, how do you get the shoulders and the things? And so I call those water fountain conversations, and they happen so often that I thought, you know what, I need to put 20 years into a book. And more people ask questions about how do I get lean than how do I get muscles, so I started with a nutrition book. A good friend of mine says abs are made in the kitchen, not the gym. So it's all in there, 20 years of everything I did to prepare for all the cover shoots I did, and then now more importantly, how I continue to prepare to stay fit as a dad.
So,
incredible.
I mean, don't you think that, I mean, there's a lot of cover models, but obviously there's a reason why people like to work with you. People fall in love with personalities. What do you think it is that people say about you that they really resonate with?
It's just the abs. did you miss the cover?
Speaks for itself.
Got me there.
I've been so blessed. I'm a Georgia boy. I grew up in a really small town with a single mom raised in the 70s. So I never thought I would go to Florida, much less California, and these big dreams of Hollywood. So I think kindness goes a long way, and I just love it. It's just who I am. I grew up a wrestler. So when you do an individual sport compared to a team sport, it's just you and that person. That's it. Whoever worked the hardest, whoever prepared the most disciplined, you win. You're the last man standing. So I kind of pour that approach into everything I do. So just extremely disciplined. Consistency really is the key to everything in life, especially trying to look like that. So I worked with Men's Fitness the most, and so as an actor, you have to be shoot ready all the time. I don't know what I'm doing next Tuesday, but I know it's gonna be something great. So unless I'm my best self, that guy when I walk in, I'm probably not gonna get the job. So you learn to live a life of being shoot ready all the time. It's just kind of who I was. And then when you deliver that with a smile, it just kind of worked out for me.
What is the key to living a life that's always shoot ready?
Oh, it's so easy.
Yeah.
You don't touch Pop-Tarts.
It tastes good or feels good, stay
Sugar,
away.
what is that? You just find out what works for your body type. I write about it in the book. I think the biggest mistake, and I use the word mistake, it sounds heavy, but you try to do what works for someone else for you, and every single body type is completely different. It really is. Learning about yourself is the most important thing, what body type you have, and then take in someone that you're like, wow, I'd love to look like this person, and then trying to emulate their workout, but really is learning about yourself, how your body processes food, how it turns it into energy, what carbs do to you. So diet really is everything.
What advice could you give to men? Because I think it can be a very difficult transition once they hit 40 and they don't look or feel like they did when they were 20, but they think they should. How does the fitness and the diet evolve?
It has to. It absolutely has to. So everyone says, man, I want to get in the best shape of my life, but I'm 45 years old. Can I do it? And I always say, absolutely, yes, you can get in the best shape of your life, but I say for the age you are now. Yeah. So you have to kind of know that you are 45, you are 50, whatever your age is, and you have to kind of redefine what good health means to you. And for me, that's healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit. What we put in our body is just as important how we train at the gym. And when you're 25, the margin for error is very small. So you can go in the gym and do something like silly and you're fine the next day. But when you get 45 years old and you have pre-existing injuries, it really changes things. So just learning your body type as you age and mature and how your body processes food at that age. But no, it is different, but you still can get in the best shape of your life.
But it seems like you're really just committed to being the best self, and you do a lot more than you do all kinds of different projects. Tell us a little bit about some of the projects you're working on right now.
Well, I'm a husband, 10 years.
That's a project.
Yeah,
That's a project.
Full-time career.
We'll ask my charity what my grade on that one is, but I'm a dad too, and that's the best job I've ever had. So my daughter Karis is 5, my little boy Justice is 3, and my new little boy Rule is 5 weeks.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
So,
How are you awake?
How are you?
I slept 1 minute last night. But life's good. We prayed for it. It was a big blessing. We wanted 3 kids, and it's been a long journey, and we're there, and it's such a great gift. And for me, growing up with a single mom, I have friends that walk down the same road that their fathers walked down and not being present. For me, I made like a little list my whole life of, wow, I was the last kid to get picked up from school after wrestling practice and the things, watching kids get in cars and going off to Applebee's to have a really fantastic dinner. I said, I'm going to start making a checklist. So from high school, I said, when I become a dad and a husband, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I built this really empowering checklist of how I wanted to treat my kids. And for me, that's just time, involvement, time. And as an actor, I get to spend a lot of time at home. I travel about 3 times a year, but everything else is family time. So for me, the best day ever is a Saturday morning. I make really amazing homemade pancakes. No one eats them. No one eats them. But it's the process.
Don't offend us. Yeah, apparently you don't either. So.
An hour in the kitchen with my kids making pancakes, making a giant mess. It's so valuable to me. So, being a dad is probably the best job ever.
And what can you tell us about your new movie, Silver Lake?
So as an actor, you get to play a lot of different characters. And for me, I'm just this really nice guy. And when you get to play a not so nice guy that doesn't treat his wife well, but everyone has that friend, like, did he really just say that? And you still love them anyway because they're your friends. So there's a fine line you can play as an actor where you're just that guy that no one wants to like, but they still love you. So it's a dark comedy. It's called Silver Lake. It's with my friend Martin Starr, who's in a show called Silicon Valley, and Deborah Ann Wall, Daredevil, amazing actors. It's really beautiful drama about life. And he plays a writer who lives in Silver Lake, and life's just not great. No one's receiving his work. He's just not where he wants to be. And you realize work really doesn't define you. It's your relationships and love. So it's a love story. It's really great. It's a beautiful, slow-moving drama. And I'm the comic relief in it. He no spoiler alert here, but he's forced to take a job to write, a book for a country music star who's just that guy that writers don't want to be around. So all my scenes are the fun, lively scenes. So it's really awesome. So I think we just released it on DirecTV. So if you have DirecTV, jump on that and take a look at it. It's called Silver Lake, and it's fun. I get to play a character I don't normally get to play.
So tell people where they can find and follow you and get your book and all the above.
Forgive me, my Instagram followers, Rusty Joyner. I've had a baby, so for 5 weeks I've been total MIA. So I live a lot through that, just everything I do, And then Cover Model Abs, it's on Amazon right now. I think it's on Target as well, but Amazon's the easiest place to find it. You can also go to masteringmenshealth.com, and there's a lot of information about the book there. But it's really good because there's so many books out there that are just so smart, and they're kind of overwhelming. You pick them up and you're like, wow, I don't really know how to get into this. So for guys who are 45 who now need reading glasses, I copied some books that were easy to read for me. So I formatted it well for men over 40 to make it easy to read. But I want it to be conversational, very smart, very informative.
Well, we look forward to your fatherhood book down the line. I guess clearly you've got some things figured out.
Secrets there.
Anyway,
Sure.
thank you so much for coming here.
Thank you for having me. Yeah,
Congratulations
thank you
on a
so
newborn.
much.
Yes.